So we're 3D printing Elon's head slash face on a Ender printer, a 3D printer Creality, using a image from one of the free STL locations on the internet. I'll do another video about this, but this is going to be a time-lapse video. Well, a full stream of the printing. Yeah, awesome, Callum. Happy New Year's to you and everybody here. Happy New Year's. I'm going to keep it on mute because there's going to be some noise in the background here, but I will check in and watch the chat as well. So. The file for this said about an hour and 45 minutes or so. But we are doing it at 4 times 400%. I'll use my hand, 400 times the normal rate. So it may be 4 into about an hour and a half is, let's see, 90 minutes into 4. It's about maybe 25 to 30 minutes this might take. So we'll see.
Yeah, you see it's starting to print out the supports now and some of the actual head. Let's see.
So what it can do is instead of printing the whole space of the head, making it solid, it can make Jax was saying these hexagonal structures, and it's building it up vertically now, right?
Yeah, they call it infill, and you can choose how dense you want it. So the denser it is, the stronger it is. But if you're just making something you're just looking at, it doesn't have to be that strong. So that's 20% right there. That's pretty standard. And then there's supports right there at the front. Those little zigzag, just regular lines, and that's because it needs to support the chin and the ears and everything else. So you'll see it as it progresses. We're only 13%. Like the progress bar only shows 13% done.
I'm zoomed out right now. Just a minute. So we're 13% into the project right there. 13%. So. Is this going to be pretty heavy, or?
Oh, it's not going to be heavy. I mean, I can't see on my computer because you did it on yours, but it would show you how much plastic it's going to use, how long it's going to take, and then depending on like how much plastic you use, you could sort of calculate it with the density of the plastic and see how much it weighs, or you could actually just put the final product on a scale and see it that way. But yeah, that's pretty fast. 400%. I can put it down here, it's fine.
So this is another face, somebody local, I think, some of their face.
That's Joe from the port.
Joe from the port here at Port of Brownsville.
Yeah.
He consented to doing a 3D print of his face.
So yeah, we just did it for fun as well.
No, but tell them how the scan was obtained.
We're not gonna get anybody in trouble. We're good now. No, this is how we got the Port of Brownsville ships a bunch of steel, or receives a bunch of steel, a bunch of massive ingots. So between the ingots, they space it out with this hardwood, and they return most of this hardwood, but some of the hardwood actually gets damaged, like completely cracked up, can't be reused or transported anyway, so it just ends up in a trash pile. So we decided to recycle some of it, and we were trying to do 3D scans of people at the port as well.
So the deal was, what did he get?
Well, he's supposed to get this, but we haven't done.
You haven't given it to him yet. I
haven't had the opportunity to meet up with him again.
So they have a lot of metal that they bring into the port, and they use the wood to space it. So we picked up a bunch of the scrap wood that they want to get rid of, and then we're also, as a gift, giving him this. So that's one of the projects here. Huh?
Yeah, so we're going to give him this 3D print and also a milled out version of his face.
Awesome.
Out of wood, out of the wood that...
Oh, out of wood too.
Yeah, out of the same wood that we picked up from him. So.
Is that what Nathan's working on?
That's what he made, yeah.
Okay, nice.
So,
the scan? We just use an iPhone.
With the Scandy?
Yeah, with Scandy Pro on iPhone.
There's an app called Scandy on the iPhone.
It's really good. He used to charge $300, $400 for a scanner that's standalone, so you'd have to buy it separately for iPhone.
What was the name of this website that had the Elon head? I'm gonna upload another video, everybody, about the intro stuff for this. But what was the? Where do we find that?
It was Thingiverse.
Thingiverse. Everybody.
Yeah. So that's been around for a while, and yeah, that was there since like I first started 3D printing when I was like 9 or 10 and built the printer out of a kit. But now, yeah, these things have come a long way. This printer was $150.
So we'll take him off of here.
Yeah, here you go.
That's not Elon, everybody. That's somebody else. But we are printing a head of Elon here. Apparently, so I looked at it. It doesn't necessarily look like Elon's face. Is that look like Elon's face or no?
Well, let's see if we can find it again real quick. Yeah, while they're watching Thingiverse.
We're gonna go look at Thingiverse here. Just a minute, everybody.
You know what they probably did? They got a picture of his face, and then there's a software out there that stretches a picture of somebody's face onto a 3D shell or something.
Okay. Yeah, put
Let's see if I could find.
this here, the mic here.
What did you search when you went out?
Elon Musk.
Okay, let's search for a second. The internet's acting up.
Yeah.
There it goes. Okay.
So we're repeating. I got this on video earlier
Oh,
too
okay.
of getting the Elon face and everything, but it's on Thingiverse, everybody.
Oh yeah, so there's a bunch of different things. So that's the one that you're printing out right now.
Yeah, that's the one.
I can make it bigger so you can
Okay.
see it.
Does that look like Elon?
Yes, sorta.
That's the one we're printing.
Yeah. it'd
He
be
doesn't
close
really
enough.
comb his hair, does he?
No, I don't think so. But this one's gonna be so small, you're
Okay.
not gonna really be
Won't
able
tell
to-
the difference.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty detailed and small, but it looked cool still.
Yeah.
But it's not exactly how Elon Musk looks like.
There is another lithograph one.
Oh yeah,
I
the
saw
one
two
where
of
he's
them.
smoking pot.
Yeah.
We can make that ourselves actually with this program right here.
Okay.
So you can take any picture and just throw it in there.
Oh, okay. What's this? Flash print?
Yeah, flash print. This is from another old 3D printer that I had. So what I can do, I need to find a picture somewhere.
Yeah.
I shall make it live. Let's take this picture right here.
Okay, so you can take a picture of Elon. Okay. All right.
This is not really a 3D model. It's just a see-through piece of plastic that resembles a picture. It's pretty cool still. So I just drag that in. Okay.
Okay, so you can drag a picture
You
in
see
to
that?
this flash print program.
Yeah, so it printed out like that. And you hold
Flash
it.
Forge Dreamer.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
That's the name of the 3D printer that I had.
Oh, okay.
Lighter is.
But this program's called Flash Print. Is that free or is it
It's all free. Yeah.
Okay, it's free.
See, if you were to print this, the lighter areas would be thinner, so let more light through.
So that'll be a lithograph.
Mhm.
You can't turn that into a. You need to scan his face to do a head, right? His head to do a head with scanning.
There's probably a way to do it.
Extract it from
you-
different angles.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
I could probably do it. It's called photo lithography.
Okay.
Elon Musk face. Yeah, so you just make a folder and download a bunch of pictures
Okay.
of his head from different angles, and then you throw it into this software and he stitches it together.
Okay. What software would that be?
I forgot how to do it.
Okay.
I had to reset my computer, so I
Okay.
lost all.
I can focus on this if you want to look around too. Unless you want it to be shown. Photolithography software is what he's looking up.
I think it's synopsis. That does not look familiar.
The screen is, I think, is in 1080, so what you guys are seeing may not be as clear as what we're looking at here. So,
I think it's photolithography, if I remember.
okay. I'll keep it on the Elon
Yeah,
face.
I don't know where it is, but
Okay.
I was able to see a bunch of pictures from different angles of one object, and then in the computer took an hour and I figured it out.
Okay. So that may be another video sometime in the future. Cool.
Yeah, this thing's working out pretty fast.
Cool. Zoom out a little bit. Hey, Season Wolf. I think for this one, since we're doing it, Season Wolf, about 4 times the normal speed, maybe 30 minutes or less. Normally this file, I think it's at about an hour and 45 minutes, but we sped it up to 400 times. So I think around 30 minutes or less. We're 17 minutes into it, so I think we might be coming up
Yeah.
in the next 15, 20 minutes,
Yeah,
25.
I think we're about a third or halfway there, so it'll be pretty fast.
All right, over everybody. Right here we got the 2 jacks here. So if you have any questions about 3D printing, let us know. We might talk about some of the history here and anything else.
Yeah. And also, if you guys have any ideas what you want Paul to print next, just leave it in the comments or something. And then maybe Paul might print it.
Have any of you that are watching had an experience with 3D printing yet? Perhaps some of you guys already do it. Maybe some of your kids do it. Are they in the schools where your kids go? That kind of thing. Because that's what we're involved in. We've been doing that in Saudi Arabia. We've been doing that in Italy before that, and now we're doing it here in Brownsville.
Right, so you guys have been doing this for 10 or more years or something like that? 8?
Well, Jack was 11 when he built his first 3D printer.
Okay. And he's 19 now or
19
something?
now, so it's 8 years ago back in Italy.
Okay. All right.
And Jack, you can talk about that experience.
Yeah, and like what, it was freaking freezing in Italy, and then the printer would take 45 minutes to heat up because we were using a bad power supply as well.
Yeah, that was way back in the early days of 3D printing. We didn't know what ABS and PLA and TPU or any of that stuff was, and we were printing with 3mm filament, which I don't even know if they make that stuff anymore. Thick stuff.
Yeah.
And this machine is about $250, or this one we have here?
This is $150.
$150 Creality 3D printer Ender something model. So. And the neck apparently is those are supports we're saying around the periphery of it, and that can be peeled away, but it's going to be smoother on the surrounding for the neck there. That's getting built right now.
Yeah, one of the things that that you have to watch out for when in your design is the printer cannot print plastic up in the air. Whenever you have more than a 45-degree angle, you need a support underneath it so the printer can print. Otherwise, the filament is just gonna hit the but because of gravity, the plastic is just going to go straight down and get goopy. And I remember there was one time back in Saudi Arabia, somebody's printing something akin to a box, a square, and instead of turning it on its side, well, actually, they're basically printing a square, and instead of laying it flat on the table, they had it standing up, and so in the morning it was just a big mess.
Right. Because that circular part on the bottom is the base, and that's not part of the head or anything. That's just the base of it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen the design. What's it look like?
It looks like this. Like, do the people on YouTube see it already?
Let me zoom out. Let's show that.
Whoops. Yeah, that's the
So
design.
that's what we're printing.
I see. So that support is
Okay.
basically to hold his chin.
Yeah, so it's changed. Now, the 3D model is loading on the website. I can
Okay.
You don't think it looks like him?
Somewhat. It's taking forever to load. The Thingiverse is acting up.
It kind of looks like him. You gotta just kind of cut the sides of his hair off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let me get that photo.
Right there.
That's what we're printing.
Yeah, that's what we're printing at the moment. Whoops. And let's see what else we got here. Let's head on. I think they use that software that we were talking about last time, where it just stretches your face over a mold, or sort of tries to figure out what the shape of the face is. Either way, yeah, that's what it's printing out. Let's see.
Bring the lamp over here.
The lamp.
Yeah, so I'll put this microphone on the lamp.
Good idea. Let me know if this is a little bit dizzy, this angle, and I can get a different shot of the printing, everybody.
But they use
Put it on the ground. Nah, it's plugged in.
they use a metal 3D printer now for part of the Raptor build, and there's one space company that says they build the entire rocket, or they're building the future.
So this can be used
yeah.
to build engine, everybody. So if they could get the Raptors working off of this or something, or in space we get this, we can do a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Somebody say it looks good. So.
Yeah. It's a silk blue filament from what? I think I bought it from Overture on Amazon. Stuff's getting pretty cheap.
Hey, we can put that lamp up here. Could we do that?
I can do that if you like.
I need one of those boom mics, boom mic, in the middle of all of us. In the future, maybe we'll have an awesome mic where we can have it overhead in the middle of a crowd.
Won't work right here?
Yeah, it won't reach far enough. Yeah, it doesn't work up there.
Yeah, the first time we tried scanning was back in Italy, back in 2000, I think it was 2013. At that time, a scanner was really, really expensive. But we did a hack. We used the Xbox Connect, which is a very, very powerful scanner. The computer was having a hard time keeping up.
As you see now, I think it finished off. Oh no, it hasn't finished doing the supports yet, but it's almost there. To the point where it doesn't need the supports anymore.
Almost working on the chin, almost.
Yeah.
How long does it take to make one of these? Okay, we already did that one. So thank you. No worries about that. Was back in the chat.
is picking up speed now because it's not doing this.
Maybe I could lower the camera a little bit and get some more, a little bit from a lower angle.
More
But
detail?
yeah. I'm gonna change the position of the camera, everybody.
What we did, Paul, back in Saudi Arabia before the COVID thing hit, is we have a makerspace there, and we'd have kids come in, ages from maybe 8 years old to 14 years old. And what we do is we'd scan the kid, and then we'd hand the scanner to the kid.
All right.
And we teach him or her to scan their friends. And so they would scan, then we would print something about this size. Another thing we did was, since we had the 3D scan of all the kids, we would use the laser cutter, and we would make 3D puzzles out of their faces, out of their heads.
Yeah. All right.
So it just shows a little flexibility and a little creativity.
Yeah, William, thanks. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Yeah, so Happy New Year's to everybody here, January 1st, 2022. We're just talking here. I've been muting the mic, but let you enjoy your New Year's in your own pace. But if you have any ideas about what we can print here, this is the first item being 3D printed here at Ocean Camera Space Corp and MSX. Oh, that's cool. And the Jax here has printed that 3D printed that ring there with the SpaceX. Is that a SpaceX X or is that a MSX X?
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, they print these rings here on the 3D printer as well, but the face here of the head of Elon that we're printing here that came off of the website Thingiverse is the first printing from Ocean Camera Space Corp, because I went through the process of downloading the file off of Thingiverse and then putting it through the slicer to get a G-code file. And I think I will upload another how-to video about that. I have to do some editing. Happy New Year, Dave and Teresa. Hey, Michael. Yeah, cool stuff. Yeah. So MSX has been printing these rings and doing a bunch of stuff here for the last 8 years, I understand. But they're showing me how to do it, and they have their own Ender 3D printer here. I think it was $100-something. But yeah, this is my first run at 3D printing. If you have any ideas about what else we could 3D print, let me know or put something in the chat here whenever you watch this video. But yeah, Happy New Year's.
In case anybody's asking, the MSX is messy intentionally.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is a Bob Hendrickson, former FAA original.
So the styling of the font on the MSX ring there on the right is not precisely, but square and straight angles and everything. So that's what he's saying there.
Yep, intentionally.
But those two rings there were entirely 3D printed. And how long does it take to make those?
I think if you're just printing the ring by itself, the print should be about 12 minutes. Okay. But we print 10 at a time.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna take those rings off. Thanks. Good stuff. Cybertruck. Oh, that's a good idea, Stephen Wolf. Yeah. Wow. Just need to get, maybe I could, there's a program where you can get a bunch of photos and then create a 3D image of it, an STL file with a bunch of photos, and then from there we could slice it up. Yeah, Cybertruck. Just need to gather a bunch of different angled up photos.
We got the color for the Cybertruck.
Okay, cool.
Let's pull it out. Where'd it go? Must be up here. I'll use the color for it.
I guess right now we're looking at Elon's brains.
Yeah. Triangles. High density triangles.
Alright, so this is the, just a minute, I'll zoom out.
Okay.
So this is the color for the, if we had the 3D, if we had the Cybertruck stuff, we could 3D print it with this, it's the right color. It's
Yeah, silk silver.
silk silver.
It's shiny.
Is that your Venmo thing over there?
Oh no, that's for the Ender 3's instruction manual.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. There's a QR code there on the left, and that's for the instruction manual for the printer here.
You saying drink? Water?
Yeah, sure.
Some printers have 2 nozzles, but ours just has only one. But those with dual extruders can print 2 colors at the same time. Takes a little bit more coordination and work and material, but yeah, they can do it. But we can sort of do something like that, but only on how do I call it? We could dedicate one layer to one color and then another set of layers to another. So we could have like a zebra stripe kind of thing going on. But with dual extruders, you can do both colors on the same layer. So
Nice.
yeah, and Nathan's 3D printer can mix the colors together, so you get a whole spectrum of color.
Cool.
So yeah, that's what goes on. Oh yeah, you can see the face now.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty fast.
Yep. So, real nice, man.
Yeah. So, okay, so your truck, right? It's got a solar panel on it now, and we just got the batteries for all of our solar panels like a day or two ago. So now you're gonna have your solar system sort of plugged in,
Right.
and then
So once the truck's out of the shop, it could be today. I don't know. I have to call the mechanic and see the situation on the truck. But I stopped by yesterday and it looked like everything was going good. The guy said everything looks good. So their next step was to put it in the truck. So they cleaned the old engine that I bought, and they're installing it yesterday and I believe today. So whenever I got the okay for the truck to pick it up, or if it's whatever update on the truck, then it does have solar panels, and I just got the charger. So next step would be a battery. They just got like I believe 30 batteries or something
yeah,
here.
30 batteries.
They got like 2 pallets of batteries here this week at MSX. So I would probably buy one of those batteries or another battery, and then I would need to get an inverter. I think I still need an inverter.
Yeah, and then we got the cables and the rest of the stuff. And
So if I got a 3D printer, I could. Jax was saying that I could 3D print maybe the one of the starships or whatever while I'm filming it. If I get enough angles of the photos, I could take a bunch of photos and then create the STL file, create the G-code file while I'm filming at SpaceX, and then 3D print the starship while I'm filming it.
Yeah, Yeah, and at the end of your stream, you show the final product.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be next level, everybody. Next level.
This is, yeah, you can see it stopped making supports because it doesn't need it anymore. So now it's just freeing the head, and this is a lot faster, just doing the circles with the info inside it.
Okay, so that stuff around the sides and the base of the head are just there temporarily, but they'll be taken, we can peel them away or something once it's done. That's just to keep it from, let it dry and cool down and solidify.
Yeah, from drooping down and falling over and crap.
Okay, cool.
It should look pretty nice. It is looking pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. Wow.
And it's shiny too.
Yeah. That's about like 1 inch wide or so, and or 1.5 inch long, you know, and about 1 inch or 1.5 inch tall right now. So.
Yeah, that's about right. So it says, the printer says it's at 76% right now.
Okay, let me zoom out and get that shot here.
Yeah, 76, 77.
Here it says 77% done, so. I just leave it on around mute. Hey Javier, just moving along on a Saturday, and the idea came to be to do some 3D printing. So I'm sitting here watching the and you know, one of the files of Elon, one of the someone put together this file of Elon. They put it on the Thingiverse software website thing. So just watching that get 3D printed. Doing pretty good though.
Yeah, making use of the time while you're waiting for your truck.
Yeah. You know, try and do a little bit every day to move the Ocean Camera Space Corp thing forward, and I guess this is a little bit of that as well. Learning to 3D print and also sharing it with you all, and just moving forward. So. That's pretty cool though.
Yes, in the past couple minutes, it just went from 76% to 82%.
So we're 82% done. You want to hold this and talk?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, so the percentage isn't always proportional to the amount of time that has elapsed. I think it just measures it by layer height. So, yeah, it just went to 83% right now. So I think it should be done in about like 5 minutes or something. I'm kind of being optimistic, but yeah, I believe it's 5 minutes. Okay, there you go. I'm starting to do the hair on top now. You can see the hair from the side right now.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, it's starting to get some hair there, everybody.
You can see it real well from the side.
Okay. Yeah. Let me zoom out. So I don't want to make people get sick
Dizzy.
by watching it. I'm gonna zoom out just so it's not so dizzy. If you want me to zoom in, let me know. There is a thought here that people mentioned about auctioning this off. Does anyone else think that's a good idea to auction this off?
NFTs.
Oh,
Although, I mean, NFTs are digital, but
right.
some silly thing like that.
We might auction stuff. I'm not sure, but we could. Let us know if you think we should. If no one says yes, then we probably won't. So. And whenever you watch this video, if you think we should auction it off, if we still have it by then and haven't done something with it, then we could probably auction it off. All right, Bruns, I hear you, Bruns. That's a good idea. And also, I'm looking at doing a remote camera, so that's going to take some funds as well. So, whatever, however we work it. But yeah, good idea. It's looking real good though. The truck has been paid for though. Y'all have donated like $1,000. I think the actual cost was around 1,300, but 1,350. But yeah, over $1,000 y'all donated, so the truck is pretty much paid for. So, but you're welcome to share this video and like, subscribe, and I'm not sure where things are going to go with 3D printing here at Ocean Camera Space Corp, but it's a nice concept. There's a lot of stuff we can 3D print. If you think about the space industry, you got to print a lot of stuff, so it's a good exercise here. And I don't know if a lot of people want 3D prints of Elon's face, but we could also do that as a service. We could sell 3D prints of Elon or other parts and stuff. As long as we're making money doing it, then it's not going to cost. We're not going to be losing money doing it. So if any of y'all would like stuff 3D printed, we have. I don't have any, but MSX has 3D printers here, and if they're paid for their time and some money goes to Ocean Cam, then that's a win-win for everybody. So if you don't have a 3D printer, you don't want to buy one, we could consider 3D printing some of your 3D models. So
93% right now.
we're at 93%. And there's other, I don't know if I would ever be able to get like a metal 3D printer, but when I went to the Space Tech Expo, they had nozzles, they had all kind of real parts that they use on space missions that they print out of different rare earth metals and all kind of alloys and combinations. So that is if you look on the Ocean Camera Space Corp website, oceancam.space, there is under the store or under the products area, there is the second link down is like the future, the vision for the future. Yeah, it's an awesome process. There's one of the items I list as a potential future product for OceanCam is some of these, not 3D printed, but using the rare earth elements to make stuff. So whether we do it with 3D printing or some other way, there's stuff we can do in the future, 95% done, so it'll be finished soon, and we'll probably take it off, remove some of the sides there. Be careful of copyright infringement. I got you. This is Bruins. This is one of the free a free file on the website there, software download. So yeah, I got to be careful of that always, right? Yeah, talk about a gun.
Which one?
Way back.
Oh, I tried 3D printing a little prop thing from Halo, prop gun from Halo, and there was a 5-hour print because I had the settings wrong, where it would be a solid block of plastic, not an infill like how 3D print Starship would be cool. Yeah. We actually have one of those, but we use it as a beer tap for our keg, for the MSX keg that Jaime Estrada brought to us, local Brownsville guy, brews beer. So we made a Starship, silver Starship, as a beer tap handle. Start producing your own Starship coffee mugs. Yeah, I think that's on the agenda, right? It's Ocean Camera or MSX mugs.
I don't know if you can put water in this and drink out of it, right? Is it like not?
Oh, they
okay.
sell certain plastics.
Oh, okay.
That can do that, but I think he was probably referring to some regular mug with a vinyl thing on it, maybe. But yeah, I tried 3D printing this Halo prop gun when I was 10, and it was 5 hours. So I started speeding up the machine, and the motor skipped a step, so it messed up the entire thing after 3 hours. So I learned not to do that again, except for this time we have this machine sped up 400%. So, but that was a long time ago with that mess up. So the printers have come a long way since then. Okay, so we're at 98% right now. It's probably gonna get topped off in the next minute or two. Oh, that looks pretty close.
98%.
Yeah, 98%.
Can the material be reused if there's a mistake?
In case of a mistake, some people do, but it does take a lot of work, and people buy these machines that are kind of expensive. But
what would you melt down that plastic, create a string again, and somehow?
Yeah, you melt it down into some sort of you grind it up first, and then you put it in a hopper, and then a hopper has a worm gear and pushes it through another extruder just like this one, but bigger, into that filament again. But it takes a lot of work and a lot of energy to do that. Some people do it if they have enough mistakes, but the amount of mistakes that we do, it's like it's not many. We just throw in the dumpster. Anyways,
it's done, everybody.
Here we go.
Wow. Maybe we can.
You want to try popping it off?
Yeah. Whenever's the right time. So this is my first time going through this process, everybody.
Yeah, normally you let it cool down a little bit so you don't mess it up. You're home for it.
It can come live at your house. Seasoned Wolf, I got you.
Mm-hmm. So here you go. You try popping off, or you want me
Oh
to?
yeah. You go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so just
So
pop it
we're
off
gonna
now.
pop it off.
Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Let me hold the bed. There it goes. It's off. Go for it. You go ahead and grab it. It's fine.
Oh, look at that.
So let me look for the pliers. I got my
Wow,
pliers.
that's pretty nice. Wow. And this thing around the base there was just a tester at the beginning strand.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and dump that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. So you can see the supports and everything on it.
Yeah, you can mess around with it and take that stuff off.
You
Or
want me to
whatever.
take it off?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a bunch of grease on it. I was working on the tractor a second ago. We tried doing a way so you could watch. I got that one off. You see the neck? It's pretty shiny.
Well, look at that. So that's stuff that was just put there to hold the top up while the rest was printed.
See that?
That's cool. Got a little by his nose there too.
Some Elon Musk boogers. There's a little bit more right there. Let me do that off camera.
Just a minute, everybody.
Here we go. Got it off.
Okay.
That's the Elon Musk head.
That's pretty awesome, everybody, huh?
Thingiverse. That's Paul's first ever 3D print or experience
With
3D print.
MSX here, also doing the with the printer and all the guidance and knowing how to do it and the inspiration. That's pretty awesome, huh?
It's
Wow.
pretty shiny too.
Wow, that's a nice model. Whoever put that model on the Thingiverse website, nice. Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX and Tesla.
Alrighty. There you go. Blue looks good on him. Yeah, not to get confused with Blue Origin. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah.
So yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, so just for reference, that was like what? You said you estimated 1.5 inch. That's about
yeah.
1.5 inch, a little bit bigger. Almost 1 3/4.
What about lengthwise by the base there?
Lengthwise, like a centimeters right there.
How wide is
About
the neck?
1.5
How wide
inch.
is the neck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Falcon 9s and Starships. George, thanks for the ideas. If any of you have
3/4 inch.
files for that, if you have a link to a file for some of that stuff, send me a comment or something. Season Wolf, if you would like this, or if anyone else would like one of these or whatever, send me an email, or for sure subscribe to Cam, and maybe in the future we'll have more of these or something.
Or do a giveaway or something.
Yeah, maybe do a giveaway or raffle, or I don't know. But yeah, Happy New Year, everybody, and this is a fun project here. And thanks for tuning in. I hope your day goes great. And what I'm doing here just today is taking the next step forward and seeing where tomorrow brings me. So, Happy New Year to George. Thank you. Close up soon. Hey, Michael. Happy New Year, Michael. Season Wolf, yeah, if you'd like that, send me a address and I'll see who else is interested, and we'll figure something out. Bruns, William, David, Teresa, everybody else here at Ocean Cam, Kiki Links, thanks for tuning in, Callum, and see you next time. Happy New Year's, everybody, again. Adios.
Adios. Bye, guys.